heard you. You said, hey, this FMV stuff, meh, blah. Don't know about it. Okay, let me actually let's make sure Sam knows we got this going on. Yeah. All right, now. As I was saying, it's told like FMV stuff, don't know about it. Do we want to do that? Boo, hiss, all of that. Fine. Whatever. We'll go to some of the sweet stuff, the 32X stuff. Fine. We can do that. Let's do it then. A little bit what you call Doom 32X Resurrection. Load her up. Let me show you what it's all about. So this is with the Mega EverDrive X7. Latest OS updates seem to run this fine. Notes on Doom 32X Resurrection. There'll be some obvious improvements. You can compile a new ROM with different audio. So you have like better audio, things like that. So you can do split screen, multiplayer, single player. Let's be fine here. But you'll notice, wow, it just runs and it runs really good. That's correct. We're using a TurboTouch 360. That's what we use in these parts. So, you know, I'm just dancing my thumb across the D-pad. We got ourselves a strafe button. I think I have always run on, maybe? We'll check. Yes, I do. Save those settings. Good. And then I think if I hold A, or sorry, if I hold C, I strafe. Yep. A might be... I forget what A does. Because C is also... C is also door open, so... Actually, it says in the controls, doesn't it? Oh, that is for speed, but we have speed always on, so A does nothing. Yeah, that's right, the SH2 coming at you. And I thought the 32X had a single SH2 chip. Sounds like it also has dual SH2 chips. So, this and the Saturn both have dual CPUs in some capacity. Which is cool. I approve of such things. This is indeed Doom. I mean, nothing to be unexpected about here. It's a marvel that they have such a better version of Doom running on the 32X now. If I recall correctly, this is based on the Jaguar version, because of course it's based on the Jaguar version. Why would there be any other version that exists of Doom than the Atari Jaguar version that all maintenance builds are born out of? I do want the shotgun first, so I will do that run again. I just wanted my shotty. I probably could have gotten the shotty before, but whatever. Some of my misdirection is going to be the fact that I'm like looking at chat at the side here because my phone's charging while doing this. Go. Thank you. Go. Bum, 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 bum. It's all the items out here. But yeah, I think they ported over the PlayStation version of Doom's soundtrack. There's a custom FM chip soundtrack. Jaguar Doom is the one true Doom. Perhaps. Here's a good example. So you can see this here, right? We have video options. So we're at 12.8 by 160, right? We can bump that up to a 160 by 180, or 224, 128, or 256 by 144, or 320 by 180. Which you can see, we get some performance hit here, but much more detailed. But for me, honestly, I like having the smoother experience with just the lower resolution. 160 by 180, how's that? Yeah, that's pretty good right there, right? I think that's a good compromise. But yeah, this version offers a great many things. Let's explore them. The game options, we obviously saw what we have there. Audio options, we have sound effects driver. You can have PWM or Mega CD sound effects driver, I guess. Or I guess we do just auto. CD audio, there is CD audio support. I'm not sure how to use it. Let's try it out. Should we get a copyright strike? Let's do it. We have the Death Crimson soundtrack. All right. Let's see how that does. We'll just start playing. I don't know. Well, let's try it like this. Save. Perfect. We use start and A for next weapon, so we go back to our pistol if we don't want to use up our shotgun. But yeah, now we have CD audio for Doom. Pretty cool. Oh, wait, 2 soundtrack? That's true. Actually, you know what? You're right. We need to get a different soundtrack in here. So let me spin something up here. Hang on. You're right. What do I have around here? part of me has to remember where I have my CDs at. This is unfortunate. I don't know where the rest of my CDs are at right now. I don't want to spend too much more time on it. Yeah. This is what we got. I don't know where the rest of my CDs are at. I had something else in mind, but that is somewhere else. And spending more time trying to find it is, you know, it's not very beneficial to our time here. It's beginning. But as you can see, this is a very competent build of Doom. I believe you can build in other WADs into the ROM. There's that kind of support like this. I mean, it's proper Doom in 32X. Plus, you get all kinds of bells and whistles with, what you call, multiplayer and such, right? It's all rather nice. At least me having played a little bit of OG Doom on 32X, some of like the compromise of strafing and stuff is at least a little more intuitive for me, I guess, than perhaps some other games in the past. Oh, there's a secret in this room somewhere, but I don't recall. So, you know, it's not too far off to do this 3-button control scheme. It works well. Hey. Strife 32X win. Truth. Strife is so good. That's a nice big game that would work well in here. I mean, how close is it? Let's get a shotgun out. No. How close is it with, because you have Robo Sonic Blast, which I do not have on the flash card yet. Is that basically using this implementation of Doom Engine to run? Question mark. It'd certainly be a good use of it, wouldn't it? Thanks for the shells. Shells and spells. By the way, the soundtrack for Death Crimson is wild. Okay. Let's just start there. Step one of many. You have a variety of styles going on. You have a lack of fear of distorting or otherwise manipulating expectation of pace in some of the tunes. A lot of that kind of stuff going. You have shotgun ammo, thank you. Yeah, I want. So like, you know, having just sat down and listened to the soundtrack, I was like, this is an awesome soundtrack, dude. Hands down. I think it's just a window that opens up, yeah. Ow! Yeah, infighting, do that. I don't care. They're all meanies. You know what I was going to find for the CD to play in here was that was like the country music artist CD you sent me, where she got stand for something. You know, that felt kind of appropriate. Sometimes you just gotta stand for something. Those rockets up there? I want some rockets. How many rockets up there? I'll take rockets. Ah! Ah! Oh. I want rockets. Give me rockets. Now I might be like, wow, Chris, these tracks are way too short for a game like this. Just gonna repeat them over and over again. Well, you know, sometimes you gotta open your mind a little bit, alright? You know, sometimes you're just not, you're not cultured enough to experience other kinds of music compositions and like genres in an experience like Doom. So perhaps hold the judgments a little bit. That's right, Doom guys gotta stand for something. Yeah, and it's what I would want to have in a game soundtrack. And knowing at least some idea of Death Crimson and some of the wild things they were doing-ish, like, it makes me respect it that much more. Besides of having just a general appreciation for seemingly subpar games. There's heart in that game. I look forward to playing it when it comes in. I have to wait a little bit still, but... Let's get... Is it here, maybe? Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, I couldn't go through there. So is that just for a yellow key card then? Wait, that went up too? Hold up. Hold up. Okay. There's more to do here. Oh gosh. I refuse to believe that was my controller's fault there. No, refuse to believe my controller's fault. This is a completely competent controller with no compromises. Zero compromises. Zero compromises. Chick. Yeah, but we're not using that weapon. We do not need to use the rocket launcher right now. I'm going to just say that out loud for everyone to know. That's not what we're doing today. Can I go through here? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Not sure that switch opened up, but we're going to find out. We're just getting all kinds of weapons. I usually don't find secrets often in Doom, so hey, you know what? Okay. Okay. It's like we're playing a game now. I mean, this is backwards, so we're coming from here. Bang. But yeah, just works. Alright, coming on up. Pardon me. Yeah, we're gonna get back to our chain gunning ways. Hey, look, a yellow door. Hey, look, another power sphere. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Boop. You all died. The end. Like that. Anything else look funny? Nope. Okay. Also, how about this Sega CD still working, folks? How about that? That's where I came from. So I came in here, I was like, bang, 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 bang. I came in, I was like, bang, 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 bang. Oh, you want to go bang, bang, bang? Well, there's a lot of shotguns here, so we should really, you know, hop back to it. Get some of this ammo. Ammo. How about South Park reference? Like season 1 South Park reference. How about them apples? How's that feel? All the stuff. How do we do for secrets this time? Pretty good. Not bad. Oh, the rockets may have opened up, but we got some rockets. But on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and save. We're gonna go ahead and switch games. Because we know what Doom is. We've shown it. Let's see choices here. We could go with one of these guys. We don't want to see those. You don't want to see translated games. That's not what we're here for. Nah, we're not. We ain't doing that. Did it work? Nope. There we go. Let's just do some Knuckles Chaotix. Let's give it a go and see how it is. Mostly because I haven't really seriously played Knuckles Chaotix. Let's go with the training. Oh. So it's like practice on the levels? That's not exactly what I was looking for. Call, hold, jump. What's the color test? Oh. Color test. Got it. So we got any opinions about Knuckles Chaotix in here? I've always seen it talked about. It definitely feels slower than some other Sonic games. There's a lot more build up to speed. Definitely has been an expensive item at times. I don't recall when I got my copy. I know I didn't pay like a super high price or anything, so I don't know. Anything this way? Nope. But I'd try. I'm Knuckles, you know. And I want to say I don't usually hear or see much about Knuckles Chaotix in a very major way. Yeah. And I feel like that's most of what happens, is that very few folks, at least in my stratosphere, have given it a serious play. So, you know, it's hard to have an opinion. It's scaling. And obviously this whole hold sort of mechanism, it's certainly a way to get momentum. I've seen it in some ways. Okay. Okay. So it ends up being a little bit of like what ends up being, I think it's, so yeah, put it like this. When I've always looked at these mechanics, I've always kind of wondered about you know, why would I do this for something as opposed to what is usually done with like a spin dash or something. You know what I mean? Release D-pad after replace or release B. I don't know what kind of timing they're looking for this. Just leave. You know what I mean, though? It's like there's something kind of cool going on, but it almost looks like I can see the gimmicks. Oh, I did it backwards. That's usually what it's felt like, is more of like a almost gimmicky sort of thing where, okay, so I have this way of having like maybe a puzzle like this, for example, but like in terms of building momentum, why not spin dash? You know, like what's this get me? And on top of that, like some of the general traversal that they do in these kind of beginning levels always made it feel a little disjointed for me. I can't do it. Okay. I appreciate it being different. For sure. Oh, we found some rings. That's cool. I get like weirdness like that. So I kind of get a lot of like weird slingshotty physics. I know each character has their own like little abilities too, so that will certainly play a role. But a lot of it is the initial impression I've usually gotten overall is like, is this a convoluted mechanic that's not like offering me a lot to ponder or think about or use really? Like, is this being complicated for the sake of being complicated, for a way of doing something different in a game? I'm gonna get my phone so I can actually read this. There, I got Chad up next to me now. Yeah, so certainly we're in the same boat here. And I'm sure there's value to it. Like, something seems to make sense about it. And it almost feels like it certainly almost feels like there's a physics thing going on here that's interesting, but it never quite works the way I expect it to. Well, so like, yeah, there's like weirdness like that. That's kind of cool. So like, you know, I can sling myself around. That's a thing. That's kind of cool. I don't have quite the handle on it yet. Something seems cool about it. And maybe this kind of goes into more of the exploration aspects that, you know, for myself has always been a bit of a challenge to pay attention to or really value. And maybe now it's just like, we'll give you a very different mechanism to do that and to really manipulate yourself around. Also considering that we're not doing as much of a spin dash thing right now. And I'm digging that a little bit. You know, again, I'm trying really hard to explore it. Well, my partner went through the ring. Oh, good thing I missed it. That's what I wanted to do there. It was like right in front of me, and I was just like, nah, I don't want that. No, thank you, blue orb. Cool. Cha-ching. Oh man, you don't even have my old ones carry over? Rude. Double rude. Greed, greed, greed. Cool. I got a Chaos Ring. Not related to Chaos Emeralds. Well, I guess we get stuck with Knuckles for now, because we kind of know Knuckles a bit. We got through the intro. And then we get a bit of a Chican feel to this. We got some major attractions or worlds. Yeah, so I think with the learning curve, I mean, especially with how, lack of a better term, bizarre oh man, with how bizarre the new mechanic is. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I decided not to get a partner I'd want. That's good. Come on, you're gonna run with us. Perhaps bizarre maybe is not the term I want to use, but unorthodox mechanic of like this whole ring hold momentum build thing is probably overall we need to teach people this because they are not going to be accustomed to this. Like at least with the original Sonic games, you would have at least a bit of a progression from the different games before. And this one, you know, this is kind of, we're throwing a lot of new at a player, right? Oh, oh, I almost had you where I wanted you. Let's try it again. There we go. Hey, look at that. We are going up. We're going up places. Ah. Hey, I got a new guy. All right. See, I want you to like throw me around a little bit, but you ain't gonna do that. So I kind of attribute overall the learning curve to more of that than like a general like a unmotivated slowness per se. Like in this case, I will almost say like the slowness is probably warranted. What is? Oh, whoa, whoa! What are we doing here? What are we doing? The random spring actions happening, that's taking a lot of adjustment, right? Oh, no, no! I want that ring. Oh, we gotta get back over there now. What were we doing? How do we get down? Yeah, we can't be... Look. We had it. It was too much momentum. Alright, I need you. Nope, nope. That ring looks really important. Yeah. No! Dang it. That's true. They made a lot of different efforts for Sonic, which, in retrospect, with kind of figuring out where, especially where Sonic resided in the Japanese market, which was usually who's Sonic. I think much of that ask about like, hey, when's the next Sonic thing, X, Y, and Z happening, was very much more of an American thing than a straight up everyone that's a Sega consumer or customer, if that makes sense. Basically think of it in terms of maybe this whole time a lot of the motivation of why Sonic wasn't happening the way we would have imagined it happening was because it was like the whole narrative was going with the 32X, with where Sega of America was at compared to Sega of Japan, where at the end of the day it was Sonic was a much bigger thing in the American market and sold systems and moved systems, made huge money for Sega, again in America. But then when it came to I want this one when it came to other markets, especially home country for Sega, that wasn't a priority, nor was that actually selling systems compared to, say, arcade ports. And you know, at that point you had Virtua Fighter, you had Virtua Racing, you had this like kind of big arcade 3D push happening with young developers, new teams, things like that. And I can easily see that being a much bigger priority because of that, and that would motivate one to not actually do something like invest in another quote-unquote Sonic game, just because that's not what's doing it. That one elusive ring was tough. You know, we'll get this Chaos ring, but like, you know, at least like I feel like I'm starting to get a bit of a feel for what they want me to do with some of this slingshotty stuff. I certainly haven't. Sorry, level 2 in that. I haven't gotten to a point where I'm like leveraging the partner with their special abilities. So I'm sure that's a big part of this too. It's not just having a partner to slingshot you around, but you got a partner that has special things, and I don't know how to use that. I'm also, like, in general aware that Metal Sonic's a big bad in this. But yeah, I think it's a combination of where the market was at in terms of the priority of Sonic, and then you had a team like Sonic Team where they basically had spent a bunch of crunch making a bunch of games all in a row. Now they're like, we want to do something else. And you have all this product and effort to make something else. If it wasn't just like new kinds of mechanics like you're seeing here, it was more of like, oh, so do they just have me do the same? Are these gonna be? Oh no, this is different. Okay. But not just make something different, like even like in terms of a Sonic thing, but you know, that's where Nights in the Dreams really comes in, right? With the kind of things that Sonic Team might be trying to do. But just to make a different game, and then you had this appetite for Sonic that again wasn't necessarily driven by overall money-making markets that everyone has, but it's from our perspective at least. All right, we all standing here. It's a U.S. market, and we were part of that U.S. market, so we always wanted Sonic. That's how I've been kind of viewing it right now. That's at least what makes sense in my head. from my understanding of things and where it all ended up landing. Can I throw you up here? Nope. Did we do anything up here? No? Okay, well, it's a platform. Okay. I am now chameleon character. Yeah, see, look, we got up here. For what it's worth. What do we do up here? I'm not sure. Oh no, I did that wrong. Oh. Beans. Oh, I did that all wrong. Thanks, physics. That's what we're trying to do. Thank you. Thank you. Now, what were we doing before? Trying to get some sort of control on this, right? Alright. We're up here now. What do we do up here? I don't know. Keep on going this way? I could be big. Hey. Hey. Oh, great. My partner's huge. That was not the huge person I wanted. I now have a power shield, right? Okay. Oh. We got a secret bonus. Those are the secret bonuses. 8 spheres. Well, we just want all the spheres now, don't we? Yeah, we use our springs in this house. Sometimes when we don't mean to, well. Oh yeah, we can also lose momentum. That's a thing with this. It's not just about springing around and dodging the spikes, but it's also keeping momentum. Oh, we're gonna get that. Thank you. At some point, they're not going to give me a bunch of extra things to grab. When that happens, oh boy. I think we'll get enough this run. We're gonna try. One more. One more. All right. Good. Lose the rings too while we're at it. Good. Let's get 8 spheres. Oh, what is that? Oh, yeah, because I ran. Oh, that was rough. So, rings are time. Ran out of time. That's it. Done. Go home. Shoo. Dang. Oh, but I think we're gonna call it there, just because tonight's been a stressful night, and I might need to disengage a little bit just to be able to get some sleep tonight. If I play Knuckles Chaotix a bunch, fun, yes. Keep me up after playing it? Probably yes too, and we will need to be like responsible adults, kind of. But I'm beginning to start of kind of maybe get a feel for what Knuckles Chaotix is all about. Yeah, Yes, no hypersonic for Doc. I don't even know what happens in this if you get all the Chaos Rings. This is, featuring Knuckles and Chendo. Welcome to the next level in 32X world. All that, right? I'm having fun with the game. Even overall, the sense of speed is slower in this, like, because of partly the partner stuff where it sort of drops momentum a little bit, but even like, the spin dash doesn't go as fast. The running takes a lot more time to get momentum. You can pick up speed, but that gaining of momentum is so much slower. And I'm sure a lot of that is because of the increased focus on verticality in the exploration of these levels and all that. And probably some emphasis on utilizing character skills, and again, the whole whipping around of stuff. It's all kind of playing a role here. So, a slower Sonic-like experience. And we will do it and play it, probably beat it at some point. It's got a save system, so hooray for that. And then that could be another Sonic game that I will never really done much with or finished. In this case, hardly touched. And really enjoy it and take it in and appreciate what feels like so far is a quality premium experience of a game. It's just taking some sit down and digestion to really get what it wants me to do and to really appreciate it. Especially, part of it too is there's a lot of Sonic games, I feel like, more modern Sonic games perhaps, that get caught up in a lot of gimmicky things to the point of either they're kind of a one-off gimmick or it doesn't feel like it's always fully fleshed out. I still got to play through Colors, but a lot of that felt very set piecey in terms of how those abilities were played out, as opposed to having a mechanic like, say, what Chaotix is doing here and what other Sonic games have done in the past, to where they'll throw some mechanics at you, but it's really up to you to utilize them at different spots to do the exploration, as opposed to being, here's a set piece in the one spot in the level, you do it as gimmick gets, and then you move on to normal game after that, right? So it definitely doesn't look like that's what this does here, but that paranoia is a part of it. So we'll see. I want to appreciate this game, and I think I will and can, but it's asking for me to do a little bit for it to fully present itself. See, look at that. The way of combining holds and that swinging factor to just lob yourself up. That's probably the place I want to be at with this game, where I'm sort of exploiting the weird physics that this game is doing to just launch yourself places, propel up. Like, we're doing like Metroid screw attack stuff, but you're just whipping yourself around the air as like this chain of whatever is happening. And that's where you find your rings, you find your secrets, you find the fun traversal for the levels. And eventually get to a boss battle and see how that plays out. Anyway, have a good night. Thanks for watching a little bit here. We'll do more. The 32X is back out, so here we are.